Hello, everyone. Thank you, Man. Anyways, hi Lizard Man, hi Glitch. We are back with Vagrant Story. And Xeno's here. I think. Xeno, say something. Good talk, good talk. Xeno, are you having mic issues again?
No.
Okay.
I was, but not anymore.
Okay.
I was shoveling food into my mouth.
Okay. Speaking of food, I have 2 things to talk about. Number 1, you guys probably have, for those who have been in my community for long enough, you know I'm usually pretty punctual about being on time on stream, sometimes even starting a minute early. The reason why I was 5 minutes late today was because while plugging in the PS2, I noticed the PS2 power cable had gotten wrapped around another cable, so I was unwrapping it, and to my surprise, the cable was loose. It wasn't connected to anything. And I pulled it until I found the end. I was like, huh, this isn't plugged into anything. So I spent more time than I'd like to admit tracing the cable and trying to unplug it to figure out what it was. And turned out to be what I think is the power cable for my mini consoles, the NES Mini, SNES Mini, Genesis Mini, and Genesis Mini 2. Which pair of them I'm not sure, because the Genesis Minis and the 2 Nintendo Minis use different cables. But either way, I think it was those, and I don't use them very often anymore. I haven't used them in quite some time, actually. It's because basically everything on both consoles I have another way of playing. Well, everything on the NES and SNES Mini I have another way of playing. Not so much with the Genesis Mini 1 and 2, because they actually have some games I don't have access to elsewhere. We will see them on streams at some point, but I don't think it's necessary for me to leave the cable plugged in all the time, especially since how often am I going to use the damn things? I already have a slot on my power strip that I unplug stuff for the Switch Steam Deck, or Switch and Steam Deck, so I can just unplug it for that. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is I did something for the first time ever tonight. I made a vegetarian supper. I wanted to try something different and experiment, since I have never made anything vegetarian for myself before, and I have limited cooking ability. It's not that I'm bad at cooking, I just don't have much experience, because for the longest time I didn't really cook anything, and if I did, it was simply canned stuff. So I'm working with somewhat fresher ingredients and tried to do something a little different. I cooked rice the way I always do. I sauteed some broccoli and garlic butter. And we had some shredded carrots that I threw on as garnish, though they were a little thicker than I expected them to be. And I topped it with teriyaki sauce, sesame seeds, and toasted sesame oil. It was pretty good, but I ended up needing a second bowl of rice because it wasn't filling enough. At some point during the stream, we might have to stop for a moment so I can take a snack break so I can keep going. Maybe I probably could just get a bowl of tortilla chips and some chip dip or something, and we might go like 30 minutes late tonight to make up for that. That should be enough to tide me over. I just wanted to try something different, but I also thought, you know, I have at least one friend who's vegetarian, and I need to be able to cook good vegetarian or vegan meals if that friend or other friends that I end up having ever visit and need vegetarian food. And it wasn't vegan because I used butter to cook the broccoli. If I had used something like stir-fry oil or some other kind of oil, it probably would have been vegan. But I'm not used to cooking with oil, so I wanted to use what I know. That and, you know, garlic butter helps with cooking the broccoli because it seasons it while I cook it. Zeno, do you want to talk about what you did with the same rice, since you took a different route?
Yeah, I grabbed a bowl of the rice that Spike made, and baked a tilapia fillet with za'atar paste on it. And goddamn, it's good. Za'atar is a Middle Eastern seasoning that you're meant to mix it with olive oil to make like a paste. And you can put that on or in like breads or on chicken or fish. You can use it as like a dip as well for like pita bread, for example. But goddamn, this is good.
Yeah, I don't know what spawned this, but for the past several years, Zeno has been leaning hard into Middle Eastern cooking.
Mediterranean and Middle Eastern, because I like a lot of the flavors that are found in Middle Eastern, North African, and Greek cooking.
Whereas I've been leaning more heavily into Asian style because I like that flavor profile.
Well, yeah, I do that too, though.
Yeah, but I mean...
I can make my own chashu.
True, but I mean, I'm leaning into that, and that's the only thing I've been leaning into.
Well, yeah.
But it's mostly because of the damn sesame oil. I love adding sesame oil to foods that I've cooked because I just like the smell. It's good smell, good taste, all that.
Sesame oil do smell good.
Yeah. So I think that's all. Yep. Alright, so we can get started. So hang on. Oh, my chest just did something weird. Okay. We are at Interrogation the Crumbling Market.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see. Let me orient myself. That's the wrong button. I am... Ooh. Is it unlockable?
Okay, so the guide says to unlock the southwest door, but to go southeast. I think just unlocking that door just so you can actually go through there later on. I don't know if it's actually needed to, but it's at least helpful.
So, wait a minute. That's north. So southeast is this way.
Yep. Here's my chair creaks.
I heard that.
Yeah, it was loud. I think I need to oil this chair again.
Gotcha. Hmm.
That sounded like a strong one.
Yeah, it was. Alright, this door over here is locked with a gold key.
Yep. So just go east. Can't do anything with the gold key.
Yep. Well, I only have the bronze key and the crimson key. I'll let my wrist go back down. Okay. We are in Town Center East. And it looks like I haven't been over here yet.
Yep.
Apparently a save point somewhere here? There it is.
Oh, I just popped my shoulder while stretching. Oh, God.
Oof. The worst is when you pop your jaw while yawning.
I've done that.
I haven't done that in a very long time. Fucking hurts.
I'm surprised my mic didn't pick up my shoulder, but it can pick up my fingers.
I have noise canceling turned on. Alright. So...
Guide says north.
early on. Might have to make some coffee or something. I didn't sleep well last night. The funny thing is, there's 2 exits over by the north, but it only shows 1 on the map. Well, wait a minute. Does it?
No, it shows, I think.
No, there's an exit this way. There's a door. There's the Undercity exit. Oh, there's nothing over here. So yeah, there's 3 exits, but it only shows 2 on the map.
Well, only 2 of them go to other areas.
So we just go north into another area, I guess.
Well, it's north into another, like, area within this part of the map. Rather than a completely different map.
Buddy, you are so far away.
Don't you just love it when they do that?
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
That is one big axe.
I'm just gonna do that real quick. Can I even get over there?
Yeah, you can. Because the enemies were over there. Or at least one of them was.
That's camera angle. Yeah. Interesting putting two save points next to each other.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they placed the save points in the way they did.
I'll wait for my MP to go up. Might as well save while I'm over here. Looks like there's only one other way out. Oh, wait a minute. Is there only one way? No, there's a door over here. Oh my god, I'm yawning so much. I did not sleep well last
Another
night.
one?
Yep. I'm gonna have to make coffee. That's what? 3 yawns in 7 minutes.
God damn.
Yeah, I might have to make coffee. I feel a fourth coming. That was only a half yawn, that doesn't count. Alright. You know what? I probably should. So, entertain chat for a moment. I think I'd be this tired. I wasn't yawning until I started stream.
No idea what it is with Spike and streaming. But he doesn't yawn this much when he's not streaming. But when he streams, he yawns a fuck ton. No idea why the hell that is. Hey, Takamura. Spike's gonna have fun tonight. He's coming up on Quicksilvers soon.
Alright, chat.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's gonna happen. Welcome back.
What's going on?
Uh, you'll be coming up on an enemy soon called a Quicksilver, and they drop silver daggers. And knowing your luck in games, you're probably going to get a silver dagger like first fucking drop.
Well, you never know. Alright. So, which way to go?
West.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a lot of damage.
That is
That's a big sword.
That is a big sword. Uh-oh. Oh. I think my HDMI converter is shitting itself again.
Yeah.
I think I might be getting better at that. Maybe a little too good. I only have enough room for 4.
You're coming up on a workshop, so.
Okay. Ow. Oh!
And that would be a Damascus piece of equipment.
So we're seeing that now.
The western door, by the way, is the workshop.
Western door. This is some pretty good coffee. I think west was this way, so this should be the workshop. I don't need to wait for my MP to heal, but by the time I finish talking, it's going to. Wood, leather, bronze, iron, and Hagane.
Yep. The guide mentions that this is one of the most useful workshops you can use on your first time through the game, and it doesn't say anything beyond that.
Wood and leather, we have some, but we probably would have to go pretty far up the chain to actually get some use out of them.
Probably.
We can combine Hagane there.
Yep, Takamura. This guide does not seem all that good.
Okay, well, hang on. I'm gonna put some stuff away first.
Let me correct that. This guide seems perfectly fine for getting you through the game. As far as explaining game mechanics, this seems like shit. I want to say that was like the Sage's Cane, Takamura? Let me double check that. Yeah, Hagane Sage's Cane. Guide tells you to make it, and then gives a list of like blade locations in order to craft up to it, but then it never tells you what combination of parts you need.
Alright.
I think the whole reason the guide wants you to do that is for the Deva, the upgraded elemental bosses in the final area. The guide wants you to one-shot all of them with the AoE elemental spells. I found it easier to just smack them with my edged sword, though.
So I have 2 silver items and a Damascus item that I can't even use right now. Not at this workshop. I don't know if there's anything I can work with right now. I probably should equip that Damascus item, but if I can't combine it, it might just be wasted space right now. Oh, it's a glove. Okay. No, both the both of the Rondonches, or however you pronounce them, are better than what I currently have equipped.
I seem to remember you did recently craft a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah. And
So you might as well just store what you don't need, just to get it out of your inventory.
Okay. Do you think I should equip the Rondonches since they're better than what I currently have?
Yeah, if they're better than what you have, you might as well.
Yeah, this one's especially good. I don't like that -20 to dark, though. That might be a problem.
No, it's only really a problem if that specific body part gets hit by a dark attack. I think.
I think so.
If I understand this game correctly.
Which, to be fair, you apparently haven't for most of this.
Well, yeah.
That's showing up on my status screen. There only 2 enemies that use dark attacks? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. Alright. Then I'll store these extra items for now since they're just taking up space.
I do not like the liches. The liches, the gremlins, the quicksilvers, they're all fucking annoying.
So, by liches, do you mean, like, the, type of spellcaster person thing, or do you mean some other kind of creature?
You'll find out. Like, actually, shortly.
Oh, joy. What is a lich exactly? Like, Neloth from, the Elder Scrolls series? The fucking dark elf that's in both Skyrim and Morrowind?
I actually don't know off the top of my head.
Or like the VTuber, apricot fruit. Like, what makes something a lich? Because I don't actually know.
Because I don't know any of the lore and, like, mythology around liches. It's Old English word meaning corpse.
Huh.
Type of undead creature. Often such creature is the result of a willful transformation as a powerful wizard skilled in necromancy who seeks eternal life.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so undead spellcasters, basically. Cool.
Hi, Kendra.
Yo.
Well,
So, just so you know, Kendra, when I am in combat in this game, I need audio cues. So when I'm in combat, please try not to be disruptive.
Yeah, no. Whoa. Been moved.
Alright.
Take the lower of the two north exits, according to the guide.
Sentient zombie people.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Hi. I am trying to cast a spell, thank you very much.
I don't care how many enemies are in the room, I'm casting Fireball.
Stop casting fireball!
This guy really is that much closer in Dungeons and Dragons, I swear.
There we go.
Goddamn crit on the final hit.
Crit.
Alright, looks like we got a door down there. And we got a pathway up here.
The bottom door should lead to the Metalworks workshop, which does let you combine silver and Damascus equipment. But guide says to go west. So if you want to go in that workshop to save for whatever reason, you can, or to like get it on your map.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because that means I should be able to warp directly to it once I get the teleport spell.
Yep, which that'll be coming up very soon.
Hooray.
This background, like the same menu, just reminds me of like, what's that one GameCube game, like Eternal Darkness or something?
What was that?
The horror game or whatever on the GameCube.
Yeah, what about it?
Eternal Dark. I just the background reminds me of it.
Ah.
So like how blurry the test is, and it's just like it just reads so old.
It's been I streamed Eternal Darkness when around the time I first started streaming. I wasn't even affiliate at the time, so I don't remember the game all too well, unfortunately.
Oh, it's the one with like a lot of fourth wall breaking, and your sanity meter is slow or something.
I don't know. Good game. Pretty spooky. This exit, I think you said?
Yep.
That's the only other one here. What's the damage is because these knights have tier 7 gear compared to the previous ones. It's quite ridiculous.
While you're gonna be doing all that, I'm probably gonna hop on Skylar and do some shiny hunting, so I'll be muted.
Alright. Well, if you want to just, like... I don't know, if you just want to, like, mute or something. That's fine, too. Although, if you were going to do that, you might as well just be watching chat normally.
Well, I mean, I have a dedicated mute button anyway on my mixer. I can just turn it on and off.
Oh, look at Miss Fancy Pants here in her mixer. Game, I'm not... Not only am I not facing that enemy, he's not even... he's farther away. Why are you targeting him on the right?
I wish I could understand the frickin' targeting priority in this game. Because the targeting makes no goddamn sense.
Also, like, I guess I was like confused what you meant by like be quiet in battle or something, because you need auto cues or something.
There's a specific audio cue I need in order to time the chain attacks I'm doing. Once again, not the enemy I wanted to target.
It's also so you can do it over and over. You can just put it in.
I'm having trouble hearing you.
Oh, sorry. No, I was listening with the microphone. Said if you kind of just remember pattern, then I don't think you need to hit the auto cue. And you're doing the same attack over and over.
I'm only doing that same attack over and over because of the audio cue. Because I'm listening for the impact. Because that's when I press the button.
Oh well, I meant like the timing. You know, to do the chain again. You know.
Well, if I press a different button, which I might at some point, I need to listen for that impact. It's also easier to just listen for the impact and react to it. Whoops. Doing 0 damage. What the fuck? Oh!
The attacks will also change depending on what chain abilities you have equipped. So the attacks are not always going to be the same or have the same timing.
Yep. I might get an
Assuming
upgraded
you're
version.
changing abilities, of course.
Okay.
I just...
I didn't know that. I just thought like you should just know how to do. Well, I didn't know you can change the timing of it. Just thought it was...
But yeah, I'm relying on the audio cue because if the camera's at a bad angle, as long as I can
just
hear, I can pull it
I just
off.
thought it was simple. I didn't know it was complex.
This game has a lot of depth to it. Look,
It kind of gets really hard to talk when you just go for the attack like straight away. Then I'm just like, oh, I have to be quiet.
So like, if I'm attacking someone and the camera's at like this, if I can hear it, I can still pull it off.
Yeah, Spike. But at the same time, every time you just immediately go for an attack and I want to say something, I'm just like, oh.
I have to. I can't help it because if I'm in battle, it's not turn-based.
There are some things in battle that like
I didn't know if
your stats or your buffs do have timers, and enemies can throw out some very, very powerful attacks.
I didn't know it was turn-based. I thought when you were in the menu to select the body part, I thought time kind of increases.
Oh yeah, no, time pauses when you're selecting like the attack target and the body part.
Yeah.
But you actually have to actively press a button to pull that menu up. So it's a weird mix of like ATB and like action in a way. So being fast for getting that initial button press is very, very important, especially when you're dealing with groups of enemies.
And being in combat, basically, whenever my weapon is out, I am in combat.
Yeah.
So, this is not a great game to chat with, unfortunately, because I will be constantly in and out of combat.
Cool. Okay.
I'm assuming that I go over this way since there's only one door.
Yeah, there should be a small gate that you need to unlock with the bronze key.
There we go.
Yep.
Alright, go through it.
Yeah. So you'll get to deal with Quicksilvers here.
Yay!
They like to cast Silence. So if you have Magic Ward, you might want to throw Magic Ward on as fast as you can. Because this game likes pairing the Quicksilvers up with some nasty spellcasters, like the Dark Eyes from before, and later on, Liches. So they'll cast Silence, the Quicksilvers will cast Silence on you, meaning you can't heal yourself or cast Magic Ward, and then you get one-shot by a Lich. Oh yeah, and as Takamura said, Harpies as well.
These look like
Thankfully,
puppets.
they have, like, no health.
Are these Quicksilvers?
Yep.
Oh, they're puppets.
Okay, south is a mini-boss. You're gonna fight with a Harpy.
Say that again?
South is a mini-boss. It's a fight with a Harpy. You'll want to make sure you have Magic Ward on when you fight the Harpy. So you can go in and like buff yourself and then cast Magic Ward if you're fast. Or you can just go in or cast Magic Ward, then go in and then go to town.
Should I change my equipment?
Guide says a light affinity piercing weapon. So
What a
the
coincidence!
The Soul Kiss is what the guide recommends. I'm fairly confident I did this with an edged weapon, though, and just brute forced the fight.
Well, let's find out if I need to swap. Hang on, I gotta wait for my MP to recharge. Ejector target starts at the edge of range and goes inwards. What?
Oh, that's weird.
Why?
I didn't even see that in chat. The visual starts on Ashley, though, doesn't it?
It does, because it expands.
What the fuck? Wonder, does Parasite Eve do that same thing?
I don't know. I don't remember. Oh. Oh. Easy. Well.
Yeah, they only have 210 health.
Ooh. Oh, what does Curse do? Oh, Heracles.
I actually don't know what Curse does. I never looked it up, and I never figured it out in-game. Also, next room is the Lich boss fight.
Mini boss immediately followed by a boss, eh?
Yep. It has less health than the Harpy, though.
That's really
Like
funny.
half the amount of health.
Is there a Quicksilver in the room?
That I don't know, but the Liches are fucking nasty, so you still want to cast Magic Ward.
Curse is a strength, agility, intelligence down together, so 10% stat penalty. Holy shit.
Oh, God. That explains a lot about the bullshit that was happening to me then.
Well, in Castlevania, Curse is like, in Castlevania, Curse just means you can't attack in the Metroidvanias. I don't know if Curse was in the older games. Okay.
Guide says just Magic Ward and then charge in and go to town on him. Same weapon and everything, so shouldn't be too hard. I'm fairly confident I killed this thing in like 2-3 hits. I'm gonna bug out for a quick moment.
Okay. Oops. Why even bother making him a boss? Well, halfway through the map. We skipped a decent amount in the Snowfly Forest, so that's not a good indicator. To introduce a new enemy type, maybe? Maybe. Summoner Principle. Galaxy's Chain. Sigil. Tonic. Lich's spirit speaks to Ashley. Ashley mastered the spell teleportation. So that's how it's handled. So it feels more rewarding, I guess. Oh, you have to be on a circle to teleport to a circle. Okay. So what's the difference between Prostasia and Heracles? You have a moment while we wait for Xeno, and I need to wait for my MP to go back up anyways. I know it says for one it's upgrade not upgrading, it's increasing your equipment, and the other one is your strength. Ah, okay. So that would be different from your equipment. So that would mean Heracles... Oh. Yeah, that would mean Heracles would be better. Yeah, both stack. They stack? Oh, fuck. That's nuts. So, Kendra. Fuck if I can remember anything about this game's story, because I'm having such a hard time keeping up with it. But just so you know, this game is directed and written by the same guy who directed and wrote Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy XII, and some of the quests from 14.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, my Discord is frozen, but that's interesting.
Okay.
I think my Discord freaked out because I was trying to plug in my Switch HDMI to my monitor. I'll be right back.
Alright. Well, but now Xeno's too big. Oh, well, okay, I guess I'll move it back.
Hello? I'm back. Okay, I can see now.
Yeah, anytime I plug an HDMI cable into my, Well, okay, I don't plug an HDMI No, I do have an HDMI cable plugged into my dock. Or laptop. Anytime I plug that or my capture card in, it's like, oh, there's a new audio device. Would you like to use this as an audio device?
Yeah.
You know, I'm on Linux, so I know it's a little different from the Windows issue of, you just plugged in a controller. Would you like to route all of your audio through this one device?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello. I think I'm facing the new door. I just got teleport. I did not realize you have to be standing on a circle to use it, and it looks like it's in this magic menu that I've never used.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm assuming we just trudge forward.
From what I remember, they don't actually explain how to use the spell.
No.
So it took me forever to figure out that you have to be on a freaking save circle.
Well, it does actually say that.
Oh, it does?
Effective only when standing on a circle.
Oh, I just guess I can't read then.
It's like me when I was complaining to nobody that, oh, Hatsune Miku doesn't tell you what outfits are for what songs. And then I found an outfit that said recommended while scrolling. I was like, oh. And then Kendra's
then
like,
I
you know,
told
you
to just press the triggers.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I wish the game would tell me that. I hit the help button. By the way, you can press both triggers. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, just go through the door.
I ended up finishing all the songs, by the way. So I'm going back to it once I get the DLC. Or the DLC I'm missing. Uh-oh. That's so fine. Alright, I'm gonna do something really funny.
I'm so pale.
As I've learned through Takamura...
Are you gonna stack?
I wanna see
Yeah,
what this...
you're gonna stack them.
Yeah, I wanna see what this does. Because according to Takamura, you can stack them.
Yep, from what I figured out, you can have one stat increase and one like armor increase or equipment increase active.
Oh!
That was a crit. That was a fucking crit. So, for example, like what I figured out, you can have Invigorate, Heracles, one of those active, and something like Prostasia, Luft Fusion, Spark Fusion, something like that active. So you cannot have like Prostasia and Spark Fusion at the same time.
Okay.
At least from what I remember from dicking around with the spells.
Oh, well, I'm thinking of it, Xeno.
Yeah.
After stream, can you check the cables for the PS3, PS4, and PS5 and confirm that they are indeed the same cable?
Yeah.
Yeah, just after stream. I asked a while ago, and I don't think you ever did it, and then I forgot that I asked.
Depending on if we go later night tonight, I might wait on doing that until tomorrow, simply because I have to get up early for Bandit's appointment.
Yeah, okay. So, the exact type of power cable that they use, supposedly, is an IEC C7 cable. That is the that is the end that plugs into the console.
But yeah, I can go through and check those to see if they actually are identical or not.
Yeah, apparently those cables will fit into a PS2, but the PS2s will not fit into those, because one end is square. I'm only asking because that means if I get that spare power cable, I can finally stream PS3 games and stream PS5 games. As well as PS4 games, which I'm going to do through the PS5 because it's just more convenient. So, and the reason why I bring that up is because I really want to stream Redout 2 at some point, because I want to show off the Black Hole track, because holy shit, that track is awesome. So, Redout 2 is a futuristic racing game, kind of like Wipeout and F-Zero. One of the tracks is called Origin Black Hole. It is a bunch of tracks in an asteroid field around a black hole. For one of them, because every track has 3 variations, the Cassini variation, you drive into the event horizon of the black hole, and while you're in there, light bends and warps around you, and you can see the accretion disk of the black hole on all sides of you at once. It's insane. I don't know how they did it. It's also a fucking terrifying track because you're right next to a fucking black hole. And if you go off track, the black hole will start sucking you in. And it's not the good suck. It's the bad suck.
It's the bad suck.
Yeah. I'm assuming I just go through this door. The other one's locked.
Yeah, go east.
Yeah, sorry about that tangent. I just want to talk to you.
Or, sorry, west. East is locked with Iron Key.
Oh.
Also, guess what? That boss that you just fought is now a normal enemy.
Oh. So you're telling me you're gonna be fighting the boss throughout your whole playthrough?
This game is one of those games where most of the bosses you fight will end up becoming regular enemies.
Oh, yeah, but like... Well, they have the same HP.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah, from what I could tell.
For some of the early bosses, when you fight them later, you're strong...
That was fucking weird.
That took forever.
So long.
What?
Like,
I don't understand this targeting system.
we all saw it, right? We all saw it took way too long.
Takamura, if you happen to know what the fuck just happened, please explain.
Please explain.
Holy shit.
It's fucked up.
It's punched
Like,
fucking
was that just
once.
the game not loading something, or was that actually like a fucking glitch?
Gotcha.
Because I think you've already got this game to crash a couple of times, and it never crashed for me.
Has it crashed?
Well, I think I got it to crash once, and then the other time was the disc just not loading.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right, I have silence. Do I?
Leaving the room should clear that.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, okay.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
The game skipped
Weird.
the loading of the spell effect, so it went around to recheck again until it found it. That's interesting. Wait.
There's a chest.
Oh, unless my eyes deceive me, that's a chest. Nice chest I had.
Is that just like an optimization thing? You just like...
It might be a failsafe.
Ah. That makes more sense as a failsafe here.
Isn't a mojito a kind of drink?
Yeah, I think so. Some of the weapons do have weird names.
I have crafted the most powerful weapon of all. Whiskey. I'm pretty sure a mojito is an alcoholic drink.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Psycho Drain. Oh no. It's the goob spell. Alright, well, we got the iron key.
Yep.
And you got the pink squirrel, which is named after another alcoholic drink. So, like, aside from the obvious ones like beer, whiskey, champagne, or whatever, I don't actually drink, so I wouldn't know any of these names aside from what I've like seen in other media. I'm going to be real with you. I only know what a mojito is because of Epic Rap Battles history. I don't drink,
Nice.
so I wouldn't know. I'm a good boy. Girl, whatever I'm feeling at the time. I don't know. Gonna be real.
I'm a great boy.
Huh? What'd you say?
No, I was doing a John Tron reference. I'm a brave boy.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I'm a brave boy, and then not brave enough for this.
Yeah, I haven't watched... I stopped watching John Tron a long time ago.
Okay. Well, my jokes aren't gonna land.
Unfortunately, no. Psycho drain. Well, I don't have any targets to drain their psycho, so... The fuck is the door? There it is. Didn't we just walk past an iron key door?
Yeah, literally in this room.
Alright, I think we passed by some other doors with the iron key, so... I'm assuming they don't want you to go back until you get the gold key. The guide?
The gold key, I believe, is like second playthrough or New Game Plus.
Silver key?
I think. Silver key, I don't know.
Okay.
Off the top of my head.
Well, on whatever opens with the iron key, we can wait on the, until we do the revisits.
Yeah,
By that point, I should be able
like
to
the
just
next section. I think the next section of the guide is actually like jumping around for the iron key stuff.
Okay, but I'm assuming we go through this door.
Yeah. There'll be a Quicksilver and a Harpy.
So, oh fuck. Okay, that's what it's supposed to do. Oh shit.
Well, now we know.
Stop missing. Uh oh.
That's not good.
Well, thank you for getting rid of silence, I guess.
One funny way I figured out of getting rid of silence is using a grimoire on yourself. If you are a valid target for the grimoire and you use it on yourself, it clears silence, and you learn the spell from the grimoire at the same time.
That's funny.
I should have fucking waited.
Now, a lot of these enemies seem to know how to use silent.
Yeah, specifically the Quicksilvers, the little puppet guys at the moment. This is what introduces the status ailment, I think. Well, no, I got silent earlier, but I think it was like one enemy. I didn't hear what that said. Oh, Sword Breakheart. Okay.
Yeah, it was one of the breakhearts. Cherry Rond.
Okay.
Which is a really cool looking one in my opinion. I
still
used it just to be flashy.
I mean, you're silenced, but you can still read. God did not put me on this earth to be illiterate.
South, by the way. Boss fight as well.
Oh, yeah, why was this locked from this end?
The iron key doors will lock again.
Oh, okay.
So you have to use the iron key every time on them to open them.
Alright, well, I need to... That's... weird. Well, I kind of need to get rid of Curse.
Also, when you said curse, the first thing came to my mind was Curse of Bruh.
Don't say that. Xena's gonna post it.
I almost copied Curse of Odin instead.
I forgot that was one of them.
I just imagine
Yeah.
if you bring up any curses, you know, just pulls like a list of curses.
Oh, I wouldn't put it
And
past
just like
them.
do a, like to make it randomized, like which curse he puts down.
I have Curse of Odin, Curse of Ra, and Curse of Caesar.
Curse of
just had, like,
Caesar
a-
is funny because Curse of Ra, that's actually just the Egyptian hieroglyphs in order. So it's like if you said Curse of Caesar and then just posted the alphabet.
But like no, like I just imagine like you know just pulls up like a wheel of like 3 curses. Like oh, let's see what curse I'm gonna post this time.
Alright, so north takes me out of here.
Yeah, you want to go south, and it'll be a boss fight.
Alright, anything I should know?
Braveheart and Demonia on your weapon. And then Prostasia and Invigorate on Ashley, Tarnish, and Degenerate on the boss.
Yeah, Braveheart's already on, so what was it? Demonia?
Yeah.
Alright, you said Prostasia and Invigorate on Ashley, Degenerate on the boss?
And Tarnish on the boss as well.
Okay.
Guide also says you want to go for the abdomen. Because apparently the other body parts cannot be chain attacked.
Oh, that's weird. Alright. So, Invigorate and Prostasia on me.
Yep.
And then Degenerate and Tarnish on him.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting closer.
You could probably get away with casting Magic Ward on yourself as well.
I'll say where my MP is.
Yeah, Guide also technically recommends throwing on Dulling Impact for your chain attacks, since that'll apply silence on your attacks. But I'm fairly confident you can get away with either just casting Magic Ward or dealing with the silence. Or dealing with the spells that it casts.
It just got rid of Invigorate and put on Degenerate. I'm just gonna go for it. That didn't take long.
Yep, only 260 health.
Oh, you're a daredevil.
Holy shit, I'm Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Is that Matt Damon or Ben Affleck? Wait a minute. Who played him in the movie?
I don't fucking remember.
Enlighten. I'm enlightened by my intelligence. Who fucking played Daredevil in the... It's like an early 2000s movie. I saw it in theaters. I'm kind of glad they didn't have a comic-accurate Bullseye outfit. I'm gonna change my jackets back to it.
It was Ben Affleck, by the way.
Okay.
I just looked it up.
Zinio, you should look up Bullseye's comic outfit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I could fucking spell comic, right?
How do you not spell comic right?
So
I accidentally hit V instead of C.
Vomic.
Oh, okay.
No, it was comiv.
Okay.
Comic book about, I don't know, heroes vomiting or something, I don't know.
That outfit is fucking dreadful.
Yeah, that's why everyone's happy that Bullseye didn't have his comic outfit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they didn't have their vomit outfit.
So it's just gonna be the thing for tonight.
I guess so.
I guess so. So I kind of forgot my entire, like, Pokemon party just full of shinies.
I do that sometimes. I have a lot of shinies in Scarlet. So, well, there's only one door.
Yep. Be a Quicksilver and a Harpy.
Fuck you. Only one door.
There'll be... Okay, the guide does not mention that trap at all, by the way.
Oh,
Of course it doesn't. Why wouldn't it?
Next room has 2 Quicksilvers and a Lich.
Okay, one of the previous rooms did, and it wasn't all that bad. You guys made these enemies seem a lot more annoying than they are.
I mean, the fact they cast some curse on you. Silence.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
was
need to
waiting
kill
for you
this
to get hit by one of those.
I need to kill these Quicksilvers as soon as possible.
Not to mention that you're gonna have
Ah!
bosses. That's
Game?
a normal enemy.
Oh no, not this again.
Game?
Game.
Come on, game.
Take your sweet time, game.
Today, Junior.
A day. Okay.
There we go.
There it goes. That sucked. It seems to be that the enemy. Oh, the enemy causes a lag, but not when you cast spells.
It's specifically silence.
So,
Ow.
you were the caster, so it do the same thing.
No dagger yet.
Should be a chest somewhere in here.
He says, right as I find it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the guide.
Grip for pole
Hey, for
arms.
more.
That's not going to get used. Lead bones. Ugh.
Remember correctly, that lowers agility?
Yes, I can read.
Oh, well, I'm not even looking at the fucking screen, so...
That is a skill issue. Stock
You can
sigil.
read, you just can't talk.
Seals a door in the wine cellar. That's all the way back at the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Why did I open this up? Oh. Alright, well I can do this at least to get rid of that. Okay, heal. Wait for my MP to recharge. So, I don't think Square has really referenced Vagrant Story in the years since, except maybe in Final Fantasy XIV. Wasn't there a Dissidia game that had Ramza from Tactics in it? Wasn't it like
I
Dissidia
have
NT?
no idea.
Because I seem to remember there was a poorly received Dissidia game on PS4. And Ramza was in it. I think. Unless I hallucinated that. Alright, can't use that yet. Oh. Let's run back. I would like to find a save point.
Holy shit, how did a child give me $20,000?
Oh,
Where
dear.
did they get this money from?
Nice crit there, by the way. Guide says to head back to the room. A knight sells his sword.
It's a hell of a name for a room. That's the room I'm about to enter. I'm assuming it wants me to take the exit.
North. Yeah.
Is that north?
Should be.
Yep. Ah! Oh god.
And there it goes, skipping the spell check again. That's so weird.
What the fuck is going on?
Also, yet again, one of the bosses from earlier is a normal enemy now.
What's this?
Is this the Dark Elemental?
Yeah.
You just missed 3 times?
Yeah, it can happen.
In a row?
Yeah, some enemies actually resist chain attacks, so if you try to chain attack them, you'll, just start missing.
Oh.
And it can be just specific body parts on an enemy or a boss as well. So, for example, the Night Stalker, that like cursed armor that Spike just recently fought, the guide mentions that the chest or the abdomen has a 50% chain evade, and all other body parts cannot be chain attacked at all. So that would mean they have a 100% chain evade. So you basically can only chain attack that one part, and even then, good luck, because it's a 50-50 shot.
Is there a save point nearby?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think I think the disc needs to be wiped down or something, because it just, struggled to load the magic menu.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're like 3 or 4 rooms away from the save point.
Okay. Hopefully I can hold out until then. Oh, these guys. We must be back in the city walls then.
Yep.
So, once I get out of this battle, there's something I need to say about these guys. It's going to be really funny and out of pocket. But it just reminded me of something I saw on Blue Sky the other day. It may have been today. I don't fucking know anymore. Hello. Oh! Oh! Yes! Yes! Give me that. So I've mentioned before that those dragon enemies are kind of hot, and
Yeah.
because of the way my train of thought works, it reminded me of this post I saw on Blue Sky recently that was like, how do you be good at drawing art? It's simple. You simply have to be extremely horny for very specific things and understand that only you can bring about your untamed sexual desires. Huh? I'm horny. So that's how you get good at art. Draw porn. The freakiest shit imaginable. There's 2 doors here.
North.
Like Zeno just ignores everything I said.
Funny thing about you getting the Dulling Impact chain attack now, the Night Stalker boss fight, that cursed armor, the guide tells you to use Dulling Impact.
I don't think I grabbed it at the time. Well,
No,
obviously
you
I
literally
didn't.
just got it.
What I meant was that I think I had a... That was my extremely bad way of saying I think that I saw it before and got something else because I thought it was better.
I don't know, Takamura. In one of the upcoming rooms from Boy to Hero, that room is adjacent to Kesh Bridge, which I know has a save point.
That was completely on accident.
I don't actually know what room the other room is adjacent to.
It said exit, so it leads to a different area.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the one we're heading to right now is Kesh Bridge. So the other one, the other door is probably a couple of rooms nearby that then.
Oh, city walls north. Okay. So should I just keep going forward then?
Yeah.
Alright.
You'll have a 30-second timer in the next room in order to kill a dark elemental.
Oh.
Is that the thing I just fought a moment ago?
Yeah.
Alright.
He just came back.
He got better.
He respawned.
It does not matter how much of my intelligence you suck, I will not give you what you want. And yes, I'm going to be making sucking jokes. Jokes? Jokes.
Is it joke?
all night.
Jokes.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Is that a crit?
That was a crit. I don't like 164 damage.
Just casually.
Alright, I'm assuming the next room's enemies are just gonna be the dragons again.
Yeah. 2 blood lizards in the next room.
Alright, then I'm just gonna go forward.
According to the guide, this next room...
There's 3 in here.
The fuck?
You said 2.
The guide says 2. Thanks, guide.
Thanks. Thanks for lying.
The guide does mention that this is apparently a decent room for farming for equipment.
I
Drop
think all
rates
3
are
of these
apparently
guys
not
are
great, but yeah, drop rates supposedly aren't good, but the equipment apparently is good. Yeah, that'd be my guess too, Takamura. The guide doesn't actually say that, though. It just says the equipment is good. It doesn't say what the fuck the equipment is.
So, I mean this in the meanest way possible. It almost feels like sometimes this guide was written by an AI. Like, telling you where to go and giving you directions, but then not giving any important details that you need to know.
I feel like he just used ChatGPT and just made a guy with them, call it a day.
Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure this guide is way too old for that, but it feels like it. Can't give enough details. But apparently Takamura, someone in chat, actually has heard of this guy because he apparently failed a challenge in Vagrant Story. He failed the fist-only challenge. Alright, one door is locked.
Yep, go west, and you'll be out in Town Center East on Kesh Bridge.
I'll go to save point.
Oh, my toad! A shiny toad. Yes.
So at this point in the guide, they want you to hop around to a fuck ton of different rooms to open up the iron key doors to get a bunch of treasure and whatnot.
Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is after I save, I'm going to take the disc out. If you could come down here and wipe it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I noticed it took an awfully long time to load initially when I started it.
Okay, yeah, it probably just needs a quick cleaning then.
Yeah, and the fact that it keeps doing the loading thing with the spells is making me nervous.
That light might crash or what?
Yeah. Or get a disk read error.
Oh no, not the scary screed. Honestly, seeing the.
Shit. Oops. Where the fuck did you two come from?
A third Crimson Knight has hit the town center.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Attention, engineers! The Sentry Buster
I
have
am
entered
not
the
sorry
area.
for that.
They don't hit the Pentagon. It's a bad camera.
Your Majesty, a second bus has hit Big Ben.
God.
0 fucking damage as I get hit in the face. You know, something that's always been funny to me about streaming is I stream a lot of really obscure or really old games that not many people stream anymore because, you know, everybody plays Mario 64 on stream occasionally. Everybody streams Super Mario World. Everybody streams Ocarina of Time. Nobody streams this. Nobody streams Beyond Oasis. So every time I do, I get people who come in and are like, oh, someone's actually streaming this? And then we just start talking about the game for a bit. And sometimes they end up being very helpful, like Takamura is, because apparently this guide sucks, and we didn't really realize it until Takamura started talking about all the combinations you can get with armor. Which, if it weren't for them, I probably wouldn't be dealing as much damage as I am right now. Because the guide sure isn't fucking helping. And Xeno couldn't figure out the combinations. That is my long-winded way of saying I appreciate how helpful you've been, Takamura. Alright. So, something to note when I pull the disc. The PS2 is set into widescreen mode right now. But I have a filter in place to make it 4:3, so it's going to look really weird while we're waiting for Xeno to clean the disc. Yeah, I am... If I don't want help, I will put it in my tags, and I will have a warning that I don't want help. Usually when I'm playing old games like this, especially an old JRPG, I want as much fucking help as I can get.
Yeah.
There are 3 types of games where I do not mind looking up help, having a guide, or having someone help me. I'm going to pull the disc now. They are...
I'll be down in a moment, and then I'll be a little delayed coming back because I need to cover up the birds as well.
Right.
So I'll come down to clean the disc, and then I'll take care of the birds.
Okay. But, oh, I should pull it now.
Oh.
Like, the 3 types of games where I like having help are old RPGs, especially JRPGs, horror games, especially old ones, and point and clicks. All of them. There is, in fact, something on this disc.
Oh.
So that would explain it. Yeah, there's some crap on this disc. There's stuff on the disc.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, you already have microfiber down here? All
You
right.
gave this to me.
Well, I forgot. Okay, how is there so much crap on the disc? What the hell?
I don't know. I never had it that way.
Where did it came from?
Where did it go?
Where did it come from? Where did it go?
The world may never know.
Cotton Eye Joe.
I don't know the rest.
Yeah, that's all I know as well.
Yeah, I'm only having Xeno do this because the last time something like this happened, I tried to clean the disc and I managed to make it dirtier.
Oh.
That should be a lot better.
Of course, it doesn't try to eat the disc while you're in here. It didn't do that today.
I'm afraid of what I'll do to it if it does. You should have heard the threats I was saying to that damn thing when I was playing Xenosaga Episode 2. I was threatening the hell out of that thing.
You still need to play the third one.
Yeah, no, I'm probably going to do that after.
Okay, in 3 years. Alright, I have a draft blocker under my door, and you can only... Xeno just left the room, so I have to put it away from this side. Just one moment.
Oh, the PS1 game. Oh shit.
Sorry, no cool intro for everyone. The game has the decency of not soft locking you like some others I've seen. Hey, Elizabeth. Wow, that was fast. Sorry, that was slower earlier.
Way faster now because you cleaned the disc.
Oh, for now. We kind of have to find some enemies with silence first. That'll be the test.
Also, you might want to like check a disc tray in your PS2 just in case, because you said you didn't know where it came from.
Well, true, but I mean the tray has never been cleaned. But it looked like it came from. I don't even know what it was. It looked like some dust specks or something. There's no telling how it got there, so it might not even be the PS2. Since trying Dinkum? I don't know what that is. Alright, Zeno said we're supposed to be doing some Iron Key room hopping, so we gotta wait for him because I don't know what room to go to.
Just that you said when the flight had shit on it. I just thought you just found like goop or something.
No, it's dust specks. Anytime I find something that's not supposed to be on something, I call it crap or shit, even if it's just dust.
Yeah.
So, by the way, chat, I think I mentioned yesterday that since we had 2 open slots next week, we were probably going to do Risk of Rain 2. That's not happening yet. That'll be later in the month. Unfortunately, the streamer I was trying to get on doesn't like the game after all, so we won't be playing with him. So it was going to be Kohai. However, I will be playing Splatoon 3 next week with Sari Berry, who's a good friend of mine. And possibly her girlfriend? We don't know yet, because her girlfriend's capture card is having issues.
They also play Risk of Rain 2?
Okay, I'm back.
What's up? What was that, Kendra?
I said, can I also play Risk of Rain 2? I have the game.
We do need a 4th. As long as you don't mind someone who's not very good at it, because I'm very bad at Risk of Rain.
Dude, it's been way too long since I played Risk of Rain 2. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. ping y'all when I'm ready to schedule it. Because next week we're doing Splatoon, and then the week after I'm probably going to take up all my free days. Alright. So we're room hopping.
Yep. You want to teleport to Bandit's Hollow.
Bandit? The bird?
The bird.
Oh dear. Oh god, the further you are away, the more MP it takes.
Yep.
Game sounds like a pain. Accidentally ran into some Eds.
Alright, Bandit's Hollow.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh.
And all these safe rooms are safe. The save rooms are safe. Oh. Shit your entire ass. Alright, hang on. Okay. Fighting these guys is a waste of time right now. Where am I trying to get to?
The Iron Key door, which literally should be right next to you.
Oh! Whoops. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to hit a workshop.
Nice thing is, with the teleport spell, you can just teleport to one.
Pirate's Mate. Alright. Yeah.
God, I sure hope there's a Nintendo Switch 2 upgrade for Scarlet Violet, because these frame rates are fucking awful.
That was actually confirmed.
It has already been confirmed that it will be receiving a update, not an upgrade. So it should get some performance boosts from the update.
Oh, are they actually gonna... Okay. Cause I was like, I hate this 15 FPS Pokemon gameplay.
Takamura, is there any reason I should keep this Van Brace? I really would prefer not to have to teleport out of here and come back to get this extra armor piece. Is there any reason I should keep this Lagana Van Brace? Alright. Whoops.
Nice.
Shut up. Whoops again.
It's like, I like Pokemon Scarlet Violet, don't get me wrong. It has been a fun game for me, and especially been a game for me to shiny hunt, and even though I have Arceus, it's like way better to shiny hunt. But like, it's really needs changes. Like some performance.
No, I getcha. Because I genuinely love Scarlet, and it can be rough to play.
Yeah, especially when you go into a heavy area and it just drops your frame rate, and you're just like, ugh.
So yeah, I'm actually tempted to wait on going back to Scarlet until I have a Switch 2, and then just keep playing from that. Assuming the update is day one. Because I've been dragging my feet and going back to Scarlet. Not because I don't want to, but just because I've been so busy with the Yakuza series, I don't really want to keep going away from it. Because I would really like to finish Yakuza 5 before I do anything else with other games. Because once I got to Yakuza 6, that's when I was going to slow down.
I did also saw that Yakuza 0 is going to be coming to the Nintendo Switch too.
Yep, and it's a director's cut, so there's actually some new stuff.
Oh, yeah, I did remember it director's cut. I'm like, oh shit, new content.
Yeah, at the moment, it's just the Switch version.
Just imagine there's like...
Hey, on how long have I had this?
For a while, actually. I think, funnily enough, since you fought the Earth Elemental.
Didn't even realize I had it there. I must have forgotten to move it.
God, I forgot how to crouch in this game. I'm doing the BBQ quest. One of them I just think about the Pokemon. How to crouch? Oh no.
I love Mimikyu. I should get a Mimikyu plush. No, Spike, don't get any more plushes. You don't have enough room. Way early on when I knew Kohai, I told him once that I didn't have room for more plushes on my bed. He told me I should get a bigger bed.
Just simply get a bigger bed.
What I want to get is some kind of shelf that I can just put on my wall and put some of my bigger plushes on. Specifically Nico, Cat, and Whiskey. Those three. Because that would make making my bed a little easier. Nico from One Shot, for those wondering. I like how I explained what one of those names were, but not the other two. I'm not going to until someone asks. I'm assuming I'll just go back to the circle now.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you can ignore the enemies and just teleport immediately.
Out of my way! Alright, where am I going?
The Sunless Way.
After pressing many buttons,
But if you want to go to a workshop first, though, so you can dump stuff, that would be a good idea.
After pressing many buttons, I have now remembered which one to crouch button is to be one.
I'm not going to craft anything, I just want to drop stuff off. If I go here, that'll lessen the cost for the next area.
Yep.
One of these days I'll press the right button. Do we even know what this thing is in the background? It looks like something from a necklace, or some kind of religious artifact.
That symbol will be coming up again later on.
One piercing silver. Alright, I am going to store Choppy because I'm already using an edged weapon.
Makes sense.
I don't need 2 on me. I need to check the stats of Summoner Baton before I put it away. I'll do that. Oh, wait a minute, I can do it here. Okay, despite the fact that Summoner Baton is iron instead of Hagane, it is stronger. Well, kind of. And it's a higher strength stat.
What about the intelligence stat?
Literally double. I'm gonna hold on to Shillelagh for now. But I'm gonna put Mojito. I'm gonna put Mojito away. Good on those. Good on those. We can pull these out later if I need to. So that's... Let's see here. So that's good against Beast. That's even better against Beast, so I'm gonna put Swan Song away. Good against Human. Oh well. Whatever. Evil. Earth. Oops. Water. I have 2 Swan Songs.
I was about to say, this gameplay is awesome. Right.
Air. Fire.
My opinion, the only ones you should really keep on you are the elemental ones. Like the actual affinity ones.
Yeah, probably.
Because from what I experienced, the worst like attacks you'll be dealing with will be like elemental spells. Because everything else, I mean, you can probably just face tank. But those multi-hitting elemental spells, the AoE ones, are freaking nasty.
So you get the rune earrings and then you just use that one. Okay, just making sure that actually stored everything. I wasn't looking at the side when it actually stored stuff. So we got about an hour and a half left, you know. Is it just going to be room hopping for now?
Yeah, a little bit of room hopping, and then looks like a small area to get through, and then more room hopping.
Yeah, well, a lot of the rooms are too far away right now. I'm gonna let my MP go up all the way because I don't know where I need to teleport to.
The Sunless Way.
Yeah, when I originally tried to teleport there, I was just barely... I had just barely the amount of mana I needed. I was literally one above what I needed. Because I needed 55 MP, not 56. And I have 56. So unfortunately, every time I room hop, I have to let my MP charge.
Yep.
Because that determines how far away you can go. That's kind of a cool mechanic, as frustrating as it is. Sunless Way?
Yeah.
It is Undercity West. Alright.
And then you want to go west.
That's just that question. I want my MP charge. I really wish I could figure out what's causing things to be so dark on stream.
Wait, what room is this? This
Dark.
is the wrong room.
Oh. Oh, I assumed that was west because it opened with the iron key.
What, did you look at your compass?
No, west is this way.
Yeah, because you went south.
Oh. Whoops.
Alright, which way?
West.
Ah, Christ. Alright, that's a good sign. It's not good, but it's a good sign. Ooh.
Ooh.
Balin's Revenge. Is this the Hobbit? Or vampires? Ooh.
Spite.
Hmm?
Which biome in the blueberry DLC and the fire Pokemon spawn? I'm trying to find one right now for my BBQ.
I don't remember.
Oh.
You'll have to look it up.
Fire Pokemon are typically in the savannah biome.
That's what I was thinking about because like it makes the most sense.
I think there are a couple that spawn in the snow biome, but I think it's like the starters.
Keep in mind,
Like
I
one or
haven't
two of
played Scarlet in over a year.
I mean, I just got back to Scarlet because I just suddenly started having that itch where I'm like, I should go back to Shiny Hunt again.
I've
If
been,
you go around where the Fire Elite Four member is, There's, I think, a lot of fire Pokemon around him.
Oh shit, yeah. Fire. Also, so, I'm trying to remember because it's been a while. That's in Savannah, right? Or is that in the...
Yeah, it's Savannah.
Okay.
Should be nearby the
Okay,
border
Savannah
between the
Falls.
Savannah and the Rocky one.
Yeah, I just saw it. I found it. Thank you. You know. Oh sh! Just ran into a deer. I didn't know she was there.
Yeah, where am I going?
Back to the Sunless Way in order to warp again.
Always. Bastards. I noticed some of the undead are the knights.
Yep. It's actually a really neat detail.
The knights' numbers decrease and the numbers of the undead increase. I have to wait for my MP to charge. Oh, by the way, speaking of, while I'm thinking of it, I sent a request to the artist who did my ref sheet to get a PNG tuber, and unfortunately I was not chosen this month. So I'm going to send the request again next month when they open commissions.
Okay.
Yeah, they were taking on less commissions this month because they have a wrist injury, and they're just going to be very, very busy this month for reasons they didn't want to get
That's
into.
honestly pretty fair.
Yeah. When they
yourself
mentioned that, I
first.
was kind of expecting not to get chosen,
Yeah.
but it's
Funny
fine.
enough, I am going all around this League 4 stadium, and I have not found a fire Pokemon.
Alright, where am I going?
Warrior's Rest.
Oh, wrong fucking menu. Is that Warrior's Break Room? No, it's Workers' Break.
That says Workers Break Room.
Yes,
Warrior's Rest.
Just,
Yeah, that's just.
the Warrior's Rest.
Yep,
Read.
Takamura. It's Iron Maiden time.
Huh?
Apparently, it's Iron Maiden time.
You want to go west 5 times.
Alright. Let me point myself in that direction. Oh yeah, Iron Maiden. I think I know which way is west.
It's left. I think.
I thought you said west.
Reese. This is Reese. Oh, I just got a crit catcher. Awesome. In a crit catcher with the fucking quick ball is like nice. Sorry, has a high catch rate, but the fact that it just adds the crit catcher over is like a little overkill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now you want to go south.
never had that TM before. Fortune Stand.
Iron Maiden. Eh. I have to fight these guys, I think.
Yep.
So, when they do update the game, I wonder if they can make shiny hunting easier by doing the sparkle effect like they do in Arceus, like when they spawn.
I feel like I'm doing a little bit of overkill here. I fucking hate you and hope you die. Get back here.
Okay.
Get back here.
That turned into a complete 180.
Numbing doesn't last very long. All it does is slow you down. What is everything cast silent?
You can read.
Why does everybody keep saying that? Takamura made a comment like that earlier that you can still read. Why does everybody keep saying that? Oh, the
listen.
grimoires.
Listen, I'm tired right now. I can't think of anything clever right now.
You're silent, but you can still read. I forgot to cast the fucking books again.
You.
Alright, well, there's only one way. I'm assuming I go through here.
Yep.
I was just already on my map, though.
Because the guide wants you to come down here in order to do something. And then at that time, if I remember correctly, you can't actually open that door. And then they had you turn around.
Oh, I don't like this room. I'm glad I have the teleportation, because I don't want to go through that. Oh, that doesn't look like a fun puzzle. Alright. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, let's have a little bit of fun.
So I think this is like my feet. Oh, but you're still but.
Let's get rid of these grimoires. I had one of those earlier.
Also, just one of my favorite
Disassemble.
feature in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is being able to control the Pokemon with the auto battle.
Oh, that's such a good feature.
The fact that you can look through the eyes of the Pokemon.
Don't have enough.
You might want to go back and drop off a lot of those grips and blades that you have.
So that would require going through that really annoying looking crate room. Are we room hopping again, or are we going through the Iron Maiden?
No. There's no save point. That's right. We're going through the Iron Maiden.
Okay.
Wait, how much space do you have for blades and grips?
5 for blades,
Or
3 for...
weapons. Weapons, blades, and grips, I should say.
Weapons are full.
Okay.
I have 4 or 5 open for blades and 3 open for grips. I feel like I should go back and drop some of this stuff off.
Yeah, I would recommend going back and dumping some of these weapons and the blades and grips.
Okay. Well, that's it. That wasn't bad. Alright. This is actually kind of good timing because I need to replace my drink. I just finished my coffee. I stopped yawning. It worked.
It works. It's almost like coffee is supposed to keep you awake or something.
This is decaf.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, coffee does typically help with that. I, however, am prone to the placebo effect. So if I think something is helping me, it has the effect of helping me. Unfortunately, if I think I'm sick, I get the symptoms of being sick, but they're not usually physical.
Mentally.
Saving just in case.
You're literally right at a workshop. So there's really no point in saving right here, because you can just save in the workshop.
Okay, I actually thought I was warping. Where's the...
Not that way, it's the other door.
What do you mean, other door?
Look at your map.
This door?
Yeah.
I guess it's a door. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we'll save here, I'll replace my drink, and then we'll continue. Hello. Heck, 36. We can upgrade a few things after we're done with Iron Maiden. Okay.
That is exactly what the guide recommends, actually. Is once you're done with Iron Maiden to take time to upgrade shit. Of course, it doesn't say what to upgrade. It just says upgrade your gear.
Take time to upgrade. Upgrade what? Oh, you know.
Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need to replace this drink because if I keep so when I drink coffee, I can keep talking as long as I have coffee, but as soon as I finish my coffee, if I keep talking, it is eventually going to make me start coughing.
Oh.
Because, so Zeno told me that coffee naturally dehydrates you. I read somewhere that coffee makes you think you're dehydrated, but doesn't actually physically dehydrate you.
Placebo.
Yeah. I don't know which is true. I think I would trust Zeno over what I read. Given what I read was from a Facebook account called Actual Fact Bot. It's not like an AI or anything, it's just a bot that automatically posts stuff from a database of actual facts. Which, I think the bot is still around on Facebook. If you ever follow it, it is a very interesting bot, because they do post a lot of interesting things. Never read the comments. Do not do that to yourself. Never read the comments in Actual Fact Bot.
Scary fat number 67. Areas of France.
Scary story number 69. I was going outside, minding my own business, when I heard the bell of the Pinor snipper guy. Alright, so I'll be a moment. I won't be as long. You heard me. What are you hawing for? Alright. I'll be a moment. Kendra, Zeno, entertain chat.
Just about to say I need to actually bug out for a moment too, because I need to use the bathroom.
No, I don't.
Well, go piss, girl.
We come with the shiny version of the Pop Leo looks like. I just made a level 3 sparkling water sandwich. Wait, actually look it up. Okay. I have now noticed what the shiny is. It is darker blue, with like pink, whatever. It is nighttime, so I'll use those balls for now. Got your fun. We'll however be doing combo. Guess why not? I mean, Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have milk. Because when you drink something acidic like coffee, you gotta drink something alkaline to deal with it.
I'm currently shiny hunting the funny water seal, the Pop Leo.
Poppy poppy pop pop Leo. Poppy poppy pop pop Leo.
I'm also doing like a catch combo too. I just now learned what it meant when they say like, oh, do a combo. And after we catch them, I thought it was just like you just defeat them a bunch.
I'll make my way back to where I was. Yeah, I have to go through my shinies. One of those is available to me. I suppose I could at least fix my Pokemon Home installation. Not installation, organization. While I, before I go back to Scarlet. I'm gonna be very busy doing PC work tomorrow. Oh, not these dipshits again! Fuck you.
Bad, sorry. What I said was, did say be right back. I assume you went be right back.
Oh. I fucking hate you and hope you die.
So,
I just fucking hit my knee on my chair.
Get fucked.
you hit your funny bone on your leg.
I think your funny bone is specifically an exposed nerve in your elbow.
Okay, but
Yep,
like,
it's the ulnar nerve.
okay, but like, it sounded like they hit a nerve too. Why I
Someone described hitting your funny bone as, you hit a... I can't fucking heal because I have silence. You hit an exposed nerve in your body, and the nerve sends garbage signals to the brain. And the brain's like, okay, fine. You want to feel something? You're on fire, electrocuted, and freezing at the same time.
Yeah,
And
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
why is it called a funny bone if it's not funny?
It's not even a bone, it's an exposed nerve. Because, if I remember correctly, that nerve, it just has an ending that's just not connected to anything. So if you hit that specific spot, you hit the nerve.
It's that the nerve goes around the bone on the joint there.
Yeah.
So it's not like an exposed end of the nerve, it's literally just the like core of the nerve. That's one of the central nerves that goes through your arm.
Okay.
When are we going to evolve? Not have that.
That specific nerve is called the ulnar nerve, and it is what controls your ring and pinky fingers on your hand.
Oh.
And for me, on my left arm, I have what's called cubital tunnel syndrome, which is basically like carpal tunnel syndrome, but in the elbow on the ulnar nerve instead of being in the wrist.
Yeah.
That is why
So my ring and pinky fingers, I lose grip with them and they go numb every now and then. And that is why I can't play Taiko anymore, because those are the two main fingers you use to grip the sticks when playing Taiko drums.
Yep. For those who didn't know, Zeno used to be a professional Taiko player.
Yep, for... God, when the hell did I start playing Taiko?
At the latest, 7th grade for me, 2007. And I know you started before that.
I think I played Taiko for a good 15, 16 years almost.
Taiko is traditional Japanese drumming, by the way, for those who didn't know.
Yeah, it's a rhythm game.
Of course you would know it's through that. I should have known.
I'm right here.
Okay, we got 3 doors.
East, by the way.
East. Alright, which fucking way is east?
I love being Captain Obvious and just being like, it's a rhythm game. Yeah, no, I never really done Taiko. I just think the control. I mean, to be fair, I guess for practice you could probably get a hang of it, but it just feels weird. Like
That's a hand.
Games.
So, those enemies, there's like a paragraph about this room because of that enemy in particular.
Ow.
They suck.
When does a hand just suddenly send you like a holy beam on you?
I was gonna say, I really hope I just targeted myself.
They're weak to fire, water, air, and earth, according to the little paragraph written here.
Fire, water, air, and earth. That's a
Fire
Yeah.
lot.
makes sense. Fire makes sense, and I guess water kind of makes sense, but like earth?
They just cast an earth spell.
They're weak to any of the elements, basically.
I cast the wrong spell on myself.
What do I have on this
They're
sandwich?
considered an evil enemy.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was about to say like fire and water makes sense. But earth?
And they have 2 hit points, apparently. Well, I did deal like 126 damage on it, so... Fuck you.
Yeah, so when I first encountered those fuckers, I got one shot.
Oh!
It fucking took out half my health in 1 hit. I was saying
these guys
something
are,
before I got interrupted by the hand. I don't
They are
remember.
not a fun time.
I don't remember what it was. Oh, Taiko Drum. So, I have the original Taiko no Tatsujin, back when it was called Taiko Drum Master. We have it, rather. It's on PS2. But the only other one I've played is the truncated version that's in Yakuza 5. Which is actually the 15th entry in the Taiko Drum Master series. Or Taiko no Tatsujin series.
Yeah, speaking of Yakuza, wasn't the only reason Virtual Fighters coming back was mainly because of Yakuza?
Possibly.
That you could play Virtual Fighter on Yakuza, and suddenly like there were people that were playing the Yakuza version.
Yakuza 6 had the entire arcade version of Yakuza Virtual Fighter 5 in it. That led to Virtual Fighter 5 coming to PS4 and Xbox Series, Xbox One, which led to the Yakuza series making a new Virtual Fighter.
That's funny. The fact that a minigame in a game about beating people up, not the game to revive itself.
It is pretty funny, especially since it's just. Well, actually, you know, it's funny for me, especially because my main enjoyment out of Yakuza is all those mini games and just being able to play real arcade games.
Oh yeah, I definitely did love the claw one.
I hate claw machines, but I still got every item. There's a Hatsune Miku figure in Yakuza 5 that you can get, and I couldn't figure out how to get it from the damn claw
Hatsune
machine.
Miku? Is that you? God, I love Snap Q.
Well, that doesn't tell me anything about what that item does.
Yeah, I have no idea what all the wines do, but you can get quite a few wine bottles.
I'm sure
Alcohol.
Takamura knows.
All I know about alcohol in the RPG is that it's supposed to like boost your strength, but makes you fucking dumb. Something like that.
Renamed elixirs.
Renamed elixirs. Okay.
So, like, should I drink this right away? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't use any of them because I didn't know what they did. So I just
Strength.
held on to them.
Oh well, okay, yeah, it literally is strength up.
Well, this one is, but yeah. So,
Well, I
Zeno,
mean,
you missed
I
out
did
on a
say,
lot of
I
stats.
did say earlier in most RPGs, alcohol is considered like, oh, buff your strength, but also make you like dumb, whatever, like Fallout.
RuneScape does that too.
That is still funny though. The fact that you should get drunk so you can beat people up really hard, but also like be dumb as shit.
A legitimate strat in RuneScape is to down several pints of beer to boost your strength to a ridiculous level so you deal a shitload of damage in one hit.
Yeah.
Alright, which way do I go?
South.
Alright, if that is east, that means this is south.
Jesus, Reese.
This is a funky looking room. Looks like there's a gap down there.
And there's so many
Huh?
polypos.
What?
None of them are.
So those numbers are the number of times you can interact with the block.
Oh.
So for those ones specifically, that's the number of times you can roll the block before the block disintegrates.
Oh.
Also, you want to go east.
Which I think is this way. Alright, we got 1 hour of
There'll be a
stream left.
shadow in the next room, by the way. One of the hand enemies.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're facing east. Uh-oh.
Ow.
Okay, that's not that bad. I probably don't need to buff with Heracles. I'm just gonna... Said it was fire, earth, and water?
Yeah, all of, like, the natural elements, essentially.
What, air isn't a natural element?
Yeah, that was included.
Oh.
Fire, water, earth, and air.
Oops.
Luckily, they go down pretty quickly.
Alright. Ah, but it's two-handed. Another wine. Are there any wine drinkers in chat? Oh, into +3.
Oh, damn.
I mentioned earlier that I don't know shit about alcohol. So I don't like the burn of alcohol to begin with. I can't stand the taste of wine. I can't stand the smell of beer. The only alcoholic drink I have ever tried that I actually liked was a strawberry daiquiri. So if I'm going to drink anything alcoholic, it's probably going to be fruity. Which is good, because I'm fruity.
Awesome.
Oh.
So for this, the guide says to jump off of the that cloud stone as it's like moving away in order to use its momentum to reach the other ledge.
Oh god, momentum. Oh.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I love that that's actually like a mechanic in this.
One hit, one kill. Oh, hey, I have that.
Oh, damn.
I can't wait to start bee hopping in this RPG.
Jesus. That was a lot of damage.
That was.
Next room, assuming you are facing north, or at least going north, is a boss fight.
Anything I should know? I am facing north.
Guide says physical would be the best affinity, but to go fire instead, specifically because of the gem that you just got, the Ifrit's Carnelian gem. So on your weapon, you'll want Braveheart and the Ifrit gem. And then on your shield, Night Killer and Dragonite.
Alright, if it wants me to be fire affinity, then I'll probably have to buff my weapon with fire.
Yep, Spark Fusion and Invigorate.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
And
that
Guide
does sound
says
like a good
specifically
noise.
to go for the tail.
Alright.
But if you can't hit the tail, then go for the head. The head, however, has a 50% chain evade. If I remember
Invigorate?
correctly, for this thing, I went for the head.
Invigorate?
Yeah.
should have aimed for the head.
And then either Degenerate or Lead Bones on the boss. Yeah, I'd assume so, Takamura.
How much of a boss?
Oh my god, there's so many Popio here. There's just so many of them. And now I have the sparkling sandwich that increases encounters, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, the guide also says that going for the head for this fight is more of a slog. But the thing is, you can just dish out a fuck ton of damage, so... Like, it's not that much of a slog if you're basically taking out a quarter of this thing's health in one hit.
I'm starting to question the ability of the guy who wrote the guide.
Yeah. Definitely feels a bit weird.
You know what it just kind of makes me think of?
What?
When, fucking... What was it? BioShock Infinite came out right in the game's intro. You open up a little tin or something that said Wounded Knee on it. It was referring to the Wounded... I think it was called the Wounded Knee Massacre. Or something like that. That you're a survivor of it. Oh no, the Battle at Wounded Knee. That was it. That you are a survivor of it. And some guy uploaded a video to some game trivia website or something. He had just played the game, he saw that, and he was like, okay, I'm going to record this, and say what this is a reference to. This is a reference to Skyrim, Arrow to the Knee. Because he didn't know what Wounded Knee was. Now granted,
Really?
I don't know what it is, but I've heard the name the Battle of Wounded Knee before, so I know it was a historical event.
So, Takamura, funny thing you say that. The guide says to use an edged weapon if going for the tail, but a blunt weapon when going for the head. So I have no idea what this guide author was on when writing this fucking guide.
Oh, they were putting on some crack cocaine or something.
Pac-Man, don't do drugs.
Maybe alcohol. It does
And the
keep
funny
you
thing is,
straight
this
up.
guide was... The most recent update to this guide was, like, late last year. Around, like, November or October.
That's
Damn,
crazy.
maybe he did use AI.
Okay, yeah, he definitely probably did use AI.
I'm joking. Kendra.
Or like he just like told the AI like, okay, this is how it goes, and I want you to make a guide out of it.
Sure what it feels like.
Like
Alright,
if you
through the door.
know stuff about the game,
Yeah.
just don't be lazy and write the guide out.
Well, he wrote the guide. I was joking about the AI thing, because AI is incapable of writing a guide for a game, because AI doesn't know what the fuck the game is.
Unless you explain to him what. At
I
that point,
killed
kind
it
of
in.
defeats the purpose because like, just write the guide.
I love Ashley's little
Trap. They miss.
Again, guide does not mention that trap.
Guy who wrote the guide doesn't know about gust traps. The fucking Skies of Arcadia guide I followed when I streamed that was fucking amazing. It had so much detail. It explained things to you. This guide is like, go here, do this, build this thing. I'm not going to tell you how, though. Figure it out yourself. One of the main confuses Wyvern with the one in Abandoned Mines be one, because that one is weak to blunt in the head and edge in the tail.
You may have assumed that all of them had that same weakness.
Oh, hi, I didn't even see you there. I am going to turn you into soup.
Man, where's that shiny at? Damn. Might have to make another wonder sandwich.
Oh, that's it on weapons. I'm full now. Whoa!
The funny thing is, I have a shiny charm. Oh wait. Shiny charm plus a sandwich should actually
Yeah,
make it
Takamura, the
valuable.
guide doesn't mention any traps at all.
Yeah, like I said, I find that quite silly.
Hello, that's new.
So, if I remember correctly, the ones with the green line are frictionless blocks. So when you push them, they fucking slide. And the other ones are magnetic blocks.
Interesting.
Bust him.
Alright, what's the strat?
2 Jin Ambers on your weapon. And then Heracles and Prostasia and Degenerate.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Alright, yeah. Time to make another sandwich.
So for some reason, the guide says to go for the chest here.
Why?
What's wrong, big boy? Oh, because you deal the most damage, but you only have a 50% shot at hitting. I'm going for the legs.
Oh, it's too
I'm assuming that was a golem.
Yep, an iron golem.
Damn, we're almost at 60%.
There you go, getting more HP again.
Bastard didn't even hit me. No, he hit me once. That's right. Just use a spell to heal the scratch on my arm. Alright. Please tell me that there is another exit out of here and I don't have to backtrack to get out.
You do have to backtrack.
Oh,
Get out.
fucking hell. There's so much backtracking to get out. There's so many rooms.
Yep. Thankfully, you are, like, literally 3 rooms away from the end of this area.
What the hell is this?
Guide says you can just ignore the crates and jump to the Cloudstone. If you need to, you can just grab one of the crates and stand on top of it to jump.
Mal.
Lamel. Awful even.
Let's put the Dragonite back on because that's what I had on before. I know, I had the Ifrit, so that works.
Yeah, I think the Dragonite is on your shield right now.
Fuck you! Alright, which way do I-
Guide says to go west.
I'm going in a circle going down. So west is that way.
There will be a shadow in the next room. One of the hand things.
I know what the shadow is. Oh. Well, buddy boo, you're gonna be an experiment.
Have the horizontal plane be like just under the armpit. There you go.
Enough.
No, somehow did not get the head there.
Okay. Wait for that to heal before I open the chest. I hope whatever I get, I have enough room for it.
You should. Unless you are completely out of room for blades and grips.
No, I'm not. I'm out of room for weapons.
Okay, you will be getting a weapon, but you can just disassemble it.
Alright, good enough. What's the difference between wine and sparkling wine?
I would assume sparkling wine is carbonated. Because I think sparkling wine is like basically carbonated grape juice.
I was about to say like sparkling water.
So now you backtrack back to the room that had all the weird blocks, which should be like only 2 rooms away.
Just in there? Ow! Uh-oh. Something has shifted in the moons, brother.
Oh no.
Called it. Thanks for the warning, Takamura. I really appreciate that. I like how I only went through it one way, though. Okay. Yeah, what do I do?
Okay. Point your camera north.
The trap behind the cloudstone? Ah, okay. Alright, north.
Get into the gully between the magnetic blocks on the eastern side of the room. Pick up the blue magnetic block to Ashley's west. And place it on the blue magnetic block south of him. Pick up the westmost blue magnetic block and place it in the gully you were standing in for the previous step. Stand atop the tower of the floating blue magnetic blocks and pick up the higher one, placing it 1 square east of the highest frictionless block.
So, wait a minute. If I'm facing north, 1 square east?
Correct. Turn around and pick up the floating blue magnetic block and place it on the blue magnetic block to the west. Stand atop the highest frictionless block and pick up the highest blue magnetic block and place it by the north wall. There you go. Now you can get out.
I sometimes forget Ashley is a goddamn mutant. I hate everything and everyone. What?
Yeah, guide does not mention those at all.
Thanks for the guide, dipshit. Hey, Snake, there are bombs in there. Can't believe I just referenced Metal Gear Awesome 2 in the year of our Lord 2025. Can you stop? Just leave me alone. You know what? I'm just gonna run through these rooms and heal, because I don't feel like fighting everything.
Yeah, the room you're going back to is called The Pair.
Oh my god, I found the Shining.
Nice. Don't kill it.
No.
Pair.
Throwing a quick ball right now. Oh, it's a quick capture too. Yippee!
Oh, like the fruit. I was thinking of like a pair in cards. Ow.
we go. Yeah, I got the shiny sheet.
I gotta
seal
stop doing
now.
this to myself. Yeah, I was gonna say that might actually hurt.
So yeah, like 23 minutes of this sandwich to go through. I get it because if I can get another one, maybe I can give it away to someone.
So when you said before that you were gonna make a sandwich, I thought you meant in real life. I forgot you were playing Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet. That makes that.
Listen, I just like sandwiches. I make a mean sandwich.
Also, I don't know how food suddenly just gives you better shiny odds. It's a sandwich.
I don't know. I've had some food that made me feel really good and confident about my luck. You ever just eat a good meal and feel good about everything? Maybe that's it.
Eat a sandwich and then you go to the lottery, like go to the casino and you get the jackpot of one of the machines on the first coin in.
So you can land on that. Alright, I'm at the pair.
You want to stack the 2 crates 1 square south of the northeast corner of the platform you're on.
It would have been real nice if I had waited at the entrance of this room instead of... Oh, wow. Alright, stack the crates.
Stack 2 crates, yeah.
These crates can't be picked up. I can't push them either.
Well, you can't push them because those are ones you can only push, so you need to get in between them in order to push them.
Wait, it's just to get to the stones? Yeah, because I landed on the lower platform. Well, I did a moment ago.
Wait, you actually made the jump over? What the hell?
I just did.
Oh.
Gamer.
Alright, now what?
Get on top of a rolling stone and you should be able to jump up.
Jump up where?
Not from here. I have to push them.
Oh.
The guide does not say anything about moving the rolling stones. It just says to get on top. And to jump up to the wooden stuff above you.
I couldn't reach it from there. Get on the stone! Jesus Christ, Ashley. Can I reach this?
Yeah, you definitely can reach it from there.
Isn't...
Because I remember doing this.
Okay, I was about to say, are you sure the guy just straight up blind you?
I can't make this jump. I'm not high enough.
And not like a double jump or something?
No, there is no double jump in this. Yeah, I can't reach that.
Try resetting the stones.
Ow.
That moment.
Because you definitely should be able to reach that. So you're probably just not at a good angle.
It doesn't look very easy, because it doesn't even look like I'm high enough.
No, you definitely are high enough. 100%. Takamura says that you need to jump in at an angle and then quickly face the edge of the wooden ledge in order to grab it.
Oh. Did they go?
So go west here.
The room we never went to.
Yep. And now you go back to the workshop. Through the keep. Through those 6 fucking rooms.
Alright.
And if I remember correctly, the room just outside the workshop should have a chest that's locked.
Yep, with the chest key.
Yeah,
gonna
so you
hit the
should be able to
workshop.
open that now.
I was gonna hit the workshop first to dump items. And then we can figure out what I can make. Huh? What the hell is this?
It's like it's one of the block puzzles, but it has like a timer to it. I don't think the timer matters.
Yeah, apparently the matters is it's just a time attack for puzzles. Yeah.
I'm not
What?
even mad. That's amazing.
That's great.
Uh-oh.
Well, you're gonna live as a pregnant. Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
A yak is a very large, hairy animal.
Oh,
It is a species of animal. It's not like an insult or something.
okay, I was about to say like, the way you describe it now, just. Oh, okay. So you're just a pregnant woman that haven't shaved.
No, it's, look up yak on Google. You'll see what it is.
Yeah, I'll see it.
I'm pretty sure one of the educational games I played as a kid had a yak in it.
I'll yak him.
I might as well just open this first. I'm just gonna store everything that I don't currently need, and then I'm going to fast travel or teleport if I can to the better workshops if we want to make stuff. Oh, I can leave some of these things equipped. I'll leave what I currently have on me. Aside from that, that can go fuck itself. Alright, good enough. Is this one for the... Let's just hit on in here. Okay. So, my only real complaint with this game is just the jungle of menus. Especially when you're going through the chest.
So, I'm back. I've been deaf from time to time, but I just found another shiny... another shiny, Popilio.
Poplio.
Popilio? Yeah. Just found another one, so I guess I'll be giving that away to someone.
I think I have a shiny Primarina that I got from an exploit in Sun and Moon. Alright. So we have about 19 minutes left, so I guess we can combine some stuff and
In the ball, I swear to God.
stop here.
Don't want to attack it, because I currently have my grass Pokemon out right now.
And this part of the guide, when I mentioned earlier, this was before stream, that you could get through like 3, I think, pages of the guide today. This is the end of that 3rd page, so
Okay.
you should definitely be able to beat the game within 2 more streams.
Yay.
Awesome. Also awesome. I just have another shiny now.
Shiny.
2 of them now.
This is
Also,
getting
if
out
you're
of
doing,
hand. Now there are 2 of
crafting-
them.
If you're doing crafting now, that means, Takamura, you are up for your crafting knowledge.
Yep. Your freaky knowledge of the intricacies of crafting in Vagrant Story. Because without you, I don't know what to do, and the guide is not helpful.
See if I can get a 3rd one. I still have 11 minutes left on this sandwich before I go, just do whatever. I do the barbecue missions now. No, it's BBQ, like Blueberry Quest, but
Oh, that's
it's just also barbecue. It's really fun.
the Shamshir and 1 falchion from the storage. Alright. Shamshir. Remove. Falchion.
It's a combined weapon, so you have to find the actual weapon of that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, everything
it's
you got
two-handed.
from Iron Maiden, all those weapons, the grips have 3 slots on them. I think all of them.
Okay, I think a few
If
of them
not
are
all,
two-handed,
majority.
though.
Yeah.
Also the summoner baton. Okay. Anything else? We have an armor. I probably can ignore the leather. Vambrace, breastplate, salad, Essinet, Pauline. Alright. Essinet. Breastplate. Alright, should I look at shields next? Oh, that's good. It tells me what grips I have. Just need more, another look at armor. That's it for armor? Okay. Shields. Not a whole lot to work with. What the hell is a heater shield?
I guess you'll be protected from fire damage? Or actually, no. Ice damage, maybe because of heater.
It's what a lot of people would call a kite shield.
Heater, circle, tower.
It's kind of like scale shaped in a way.
Okay. Guess that's it for shields. That's all? Okay.
Yeah, basically a heater shield. You know the Hylian shield from the Zelda games?
Yes.
With the Hylian shield, it has like the point all the way at the top, the 2 points on either end, and then 1 point on the bottom.
Yeah.
If you draw a line from the 2 points on either side, cut off the top of the shield straight along those points. So you lose that top point entirely. And it's just flat on the top. That's what a heater shield looks like.
Alright. Alchan. Shamshir. Shotel. Alright. Hotel plus the fellowship I'm using. Bye bye.
So I guess like maybe go ahead and check the disc tray on the PS2.
Cora and Cora equals Copson. Cora.
It says Kopesh.
Oh, fucking. Kopesh.
Kopesh are cool. They're a type of Egyptian sword that's kind of like a cross between a sword and an axe.
Summoner baton. Shamanic staples. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's all for weapons. Should we combine it or assemble anything yet, or move on? Or move to armors?
Well, you want to put the 3-slot grips on whatever weapon you're going to be using.
Bash. I'm just gonna slap Braveheart for now and leave the other two blank. I'm gonna equip that real quick before I forget. That's not the right thing. That's cool looking. Alright, combine. Shield. Let's do shields next since this is down the list. Alright, so we got we got 3 different circle shields to work with. The strategy guide for this game must be insane. Circle plus tower equals spiked. Does it matter if it's the bronze one or should I use the Hagane? Yeah, I've actually had 2 circles on me for a while, and I got a bronze one recently. In fact, when I started stream, I actually think I had 2 circles. Everything's fine? Alright. I used the bronze to get rid of it. Hagane spiked. Alright. Spiked plus kite equals... Ain't no way that's a real shield. What the fuck is a casserole shield? Ain't no way that is a real thing. I have to look this up. I need to see what this looks like.
It doesn't look like it is a real thing.
I just see casserole tins. Casserole plus heater equals oval. Casserole shield. That's what Midwestern moms use. Should be it for shield. Alright, I'm gonna equip that oval shield before I forget. Fucking Midwestern white women are a different breed. They'll turn anything into a casserole. Funny thing is, this kite shield is actually stronger.
Which one has more gem slots, though?
Oh, it has gems on it. Ah, okay, let me pull the gems and see. So let's see how many gem slots are even on the oval shield to begin with. Just 2. Alright.
Not bad. Wonder, does the Kopesh actually look like a Kopesh? You can rotate Ashley at all.
I don't think I can.
No, I think you have to go to the status screen to do that, probably. That is not a Kopesh. It's a fucking kukri.
I was gonna say, that doesn't look like... That looks like a kukri. Yeah, I know what a kukri looks like, because I played TF2. I believe that is... the... sniper's main melee weapon. It is a kukri. Which I think is, like, basically a curved machete. Alright. Takamura, what do you recommend for armors? I forgot I had a Damascus thing equipped. Pauline plus Jambu equals Misaglia. Pauline. Jambu. Oh, there go my boots. I probably should have looked at the stats before I did that, but that's fine. Yeah, should be fine. Oh. Breastplate. Plate mail. All right. Sell it plus Barbet for Hagane Bastion. Sell it. Barbet.
Alright, so that sword, it says it's called a Kopesh, but the model they're using is designed after a falcata, which is a type of Iberian sword from pre-Roman Iberia. Why the hell would they have a pre-Roman Spanish sword be the model for an ancient Egyptian sword name?
Sell it. Let's fasten it. Get another Barbet. Barbet. Fasten it. Get an armet. Why is it called an armet if it goes on my head? Why not call it a headed? Alright, literally all we got left that we could combine is a scale mail and a plate mail, and I think since this one's bronze, it wouldn't be all that useful. That's it for the time being. Okay. That'll probably be it for stream then.
Okay. I guess have a good night, Spike.
Good night.
Wait, no, I'm wrong. They don't use the model of a falcata and the name Kopesh. They're using the model of a kopis, but the name Kopesh. Kopis is a Greek short sword that looks almost identical to the falcata. But the name Kopis is so similar to Kopesh that it's probably a mistranslation then.
I think I'll manage for now. I've been doing just fine with the edged weapon. Just edging everything. Sorry, I gotta keep making that joke until it stops being funny.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't realize Kendra loves him and got bigger. Takamura, thank you so much for your help tonight. I appreciate it. Alright, so that'll be it for me this week. Next week... You managed to have a free day tomorrow, stay a bit longer. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate that you did. That is it for me this week. I feel a yawn coming. Next week, we're gonna have a slightly fresh slate of games. Kind of. We'll still be playing Vagrant Story, and we should be finishing up Vex. But, I will be playing Enna Dream Barbecue on Wednesday. And Splatoon 3 with my friend Zeriberry on Tuesday. I was checking Discord while stuff was loading, and it looks like Zeri's girlfriend will not be able to join. So that means Zeno, I will tap you in.
Yeah, good.
It'll be me, Zeno, Simkey, and Zeri. That should be it for 7. I don't think I need to save another time. Thank you all for joining. I'm gonna find us a raid target. Let's see.
By the way, it is entirely possible next week for a Vagrant Story to get through the next 5 pages of the guide.
Good God. We're gonna
And
raid. Okay.
if you are able to do that, then you will have 1 page left, and that'll be the final area.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna raid Lily. She's another good friend of mine. It looks like she's playing Funeralopolis Last Days. I don't know what that is. She's also finally back to full streaming, so that's cool. She's been going through a lot, so everybody be nice to her. I will see you guys again on Monday. Okay, good night, Takamura.
See you, Zakamura.
If you would like to join in on the raid, message is Dapper Dragon Raid. Just copy that raid message that I'm about to post. Use whatever emotes you want, as long as you copy the raid message. That's all I care about. If you want to hang out after the stream, I have a Discord. If you want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Blue Sky. If you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. If you want to get me something nice, I have a Throne. I will see you all on Monday. You all have a good evening. And good night.
You going through your end of stream spiel while I was trying to copy the raid message made me copy your entire socials command and your throne command as well.
Well, fuck you.
God damn it.
I kind of did that out of order. That's why I have chat set to pause when my mouse is over it. I kind of have to as a moderator because I've already banned someone on accident because of it.
Oof.
It's okay, I unban them. Okay, bye.
See ya.